Today we talk about protecting your signs as a catcher. Hey, what's going on, fellas? Matt Antonelli here. Today we're talking about a couple different things with regards to protecting your signs as a catcher. First thing is we're going to talk about when there's a man on second base, we can't just give one sign, right? We have to give multiple signs because the man on second, the runner on second, can look in and see our signs. And I know this sounds simple and elementary, but you'd be really surprised at how many teams we play at older levels that we come into the dugout and our runner says they're only given one sign, right? And then we're able to easily relay the sign to the hitter. We're also able to steal third base easily. We know when a breaking ball is coming. Sometimes we'll know when an inside move is being called from the bench. And so you cannot give one sign with a man on second, okay? No matter your age. So let's talk about that first. You'll see here, if we watch the signs here, there's going to be multiple signs given. So we don't know what the code is, and there could be a bunch of different things you can do. You can do what number sign you give down. So it could be first sign, right? It could be fastball away. It could be second sign, changeup. Could be third sign, curveball. Could be fourth sign, fastball in, right? So it could be the number of signs that you give, right? It could, or excuse me, it could be, which sequence it is in. So it's the first sign, second sign, third sign, fourth sign. It could be um, which number follows a certain number. So it could be first sign after one. So maybe he goes, there's one, then it's change up. Then you give a couple dummy signs. It could be first sign after uh, change up or fourth sign after four. So in this case, it would be a curveball. First sign after two, fastball in, right? So that's another way to do it. There's tons of different ways you could do it. It could be the number of signs you give. So if you give one sign, it would be fastball. And in that case, you probably wouldn't want to give just one sign. If you have three pitches, maybe it's fastball, curveball, changeup, fastball, curveball, changeup. So if you keep going, it would be, fastball, curveball, changeup, fastball, curveball, changeup, right? You can do it. I mean, there's thousands of ways to do it. We could sit here and talk about it all day long. The important thing is to have a system and to make sure that you use it every single time there's a guy on second base so that the opposing team cannot take the signs from you. All right, so that's the first thing. Really, really important. Should be happening all the time. The second thing is when we're giving our signs, now this is with guys on any base, right? Or nobody on base. And we're giving it like this because we don't want the base coaches to see, is we need to be first in a comfortable position because we're going to be giving signs a lot, right? You're going to give a sign every single play. So your feet are generally going to be, whoops, let me move this over a little bit. Your feet are going to be underneath you a little bit more, a little bit closer to you, right? Knees are going to be basically pointed out to the second baseman and to the shortstop, okay? I'm going to be tall. I'm going to have my glove be an extension of my left knee. So it's there to basically block um, the third base coach from seeing my signs, right? And my knees, if I get my knees pointed out to the proper positions, this facing second baseman, this facing shortstop, then my knees will be tight enough that no one can see in there. What you see a lot, you see catchers with their knees really open, so it's really easy for the base coaches to see. I see a lot of this glove not being here in an extension of their knee, and so you can peek around. And to be completely honest, again, depending on what level I'm coaching, when I was coaching in college, the first thing I do when I go out there to coach third base is I look at the catcher and see how he's giving signs. And if he's just going to give them to me, then I'm going to take them, right? And then after I look at the catcher, I'm going to look at how he sets up. Then I'm going to look at how he sets up for every pitch. So certain catchers will set up certain ways for every pitch. Now here he sets up late, which is what you kind of want to do so that you don't give away or tip what pitch is coming. And then after I do that, then I'm going to the pitcher and seeing if I can get anything off him. So again, depending on what level I'm at. if I'm doing our travel ball stuff and I go to a 12U game and I can get every single sign, I'm not going to give our signs to our players because we're trying to develop them, and I don't want them to know what's coming. I want them to work on their own to get better. It'd be silly for me to relay signs in that a 12U game just to try to win the game. That doesn't really help our players out in development. But if I'm coaching in a college game, or definitely when I was playing in a professional game, you know, I'm looking for any tip I can get to help me win the game. So make sure as a catcher, again, you're in a position where nobody can see but your guys. The only guy that should see is the pitcher, the second baseman, and the shortstop. Those are the only three guys that should be able to see your signs. Nobody outside of that should be able to see your signs, okay? So you're in a good position. And then we'll make another video on working on how to get out of that position and make sure that you're switching it up and you're not doing the same thing every single time to tip your pitch to the other team and the other coaches. So let me know if you have any questions on this. If you have different ways that you give signs, different systems that you use, and you want to shoot in the comment section below, go for it so that other guys can kind of see what you're doing and learn from you. Please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. That's always appreciated. Share the video with all your friends. Also check out our Instagram page, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos every day. Also check out the description box below where I put a bunch of links to some books I'm reading and also some training tools that we've used for years that are really helpful. And also check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com, if you want to do any work with us. Check out info on our teams, all that good stuff. Other than that, got nothing else for you. Wish you guys luck the rest of your seasons, and we will talk to you later.